Chaos 963 doing the T in 3D. So groovy that I dig me. Hope you're digging on YouTube. Saturday and the world's still here. Saturday and the world is still here. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy it. Going to you live from the studio, 500,000 kilowatts of pure deep funk power, unadulterated and uncut energy. And here to make it work, here to make it do what it do. Fixing these sets, running on two platforms, and so boy, it's like really just doing all I can do, baby. For sure. Listen, I sent out some notices. Yesterday, tried to get a little little whatever they call the thing going, and I guess folks wasn't used to it. But the long and short of it, I had an old buddy of mine holler at a fella that I hadn't talked to in a month of Sundays. So that was good, and my people doing good, and that's always good because I've been getting some super interesting reports here lately. I'd be like, man, what is really going on? Because folks is folks is sending me back some reports before. Boy, I was like, what's happening? So what? We can't get no L's. I mean, we can't get no W's. Everything in the L column. Get out the L column, y'all. You need to know who you are. You are winners, and so by being winners, you got to be in the win column. So that's what's up for real, and that's what's up. So let's get in the win column. And it takes a little something. I be sharing with folk, and they kind of tripping. One first thing my guy said when I was talking to him, he said, "Hey man, I checked out a couple of your videos, and he said you was paying homage to the ancestors and whatnot. And he said you into something he called it, and I says, man, I ain't never heard it called that, but okay, if that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. But went on, looked it up, and it was kind of in there, and so yeah, that's what's up. And the reason that's what's up is because man, I'm gonna do what works. I'm gonna do what works. And I be looking at a lot of folk, man. They tapping into something and it ain't working. You got to go back to that old adage, man. If you keep doing the same thing you've been doing and expecting a different outcome, that is insane, man. That's insane. You can't keep doing what you was doing and expecting a different outcome. Ain't finna happen. Ain't finna happen. And I'm constantly, flipping and dipping mine. But since my one partner we was talking, and we got on the subject of Miles Davis, man. And something I didn't say and wanted to say, thought about saying, was the fact how Miles Davis was constantly reinventing himself. Constantly. And I looked at some of his first stuff, because he started off, some of y'all, Miles Davis, it probably might be a little bit before, your time, but if it is, just ride with the story. It'll work for you too. But because when it first started, he was with the bebop thing, like, and consequently, he dressed in that vein, right? And it's suited and booted, and they wore they was the original skinny suits probably. But as time went on, he evolved and whatnot. Some of the last stuff I saw Miles Davis in, he man, he was dressed so I don't even know how to say it, man. Just in there, just mod. He had a lot of tailor-made outfits and lots of fabulous colors and natural, silk and wool mohair blends and stuff, and just an awesome transformation. But nonetheless, he was current. What he was doing was what was indicative, relevant to the time. And so I thought, well, yeah, that is for sure. What's up? So, we didn't really make that point, but into it, making that point now, if you're doing the same thing and it ain't working, flip the script, baby. Flip the script. Flip the script, and you can. I mean, that's what it's all about. One of the laws of mine now is talking about you gotta uh, uh, everything must change, man. Everything is constantly changing. Everything is moving. So you gotta move with it, man. You gotta catch that vibration and get in there. Make it do what it do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pour some libations here directly and pay homage to the ancestors, the powers that have come, brought us to this point. The powers will be where we headed. We're gonna hang out here, when we make the transition. So definitely gonna let them know we're thinking about them. Tell them, get our seat ready. Get our seat ready, cause that's what's up. Give me a little sippy sip to you too. Oh yeah, that's cool beans. And then we're gonna pour this, and then we're gonna just we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Gonna talk about it a little bit, cause this is something we talked about. Hope your day been going good. My day has been incredible, man. I mean incredible. I man, I hope this volume is looking kind of low. Whew, maybe I'm pressing pushing the envelope, cause I got oh man, let me get my headset on here. I got testing one, two, testing. Okay. Whew, okay. Oh man, dude, I'm doing a lot here, baby. But it's an all righter. We're gonna do it like this here, cause I got to be up on this one. Um, pour these libations. Spirit's trying to remind me, man. Do this, do that, handle this. Don't panic. We got it. We got this, man. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Is that enough? Yeah, gonna have to be enough light now. So then, having said that, uh, Julia Myrtle, Ashe, Freddie, Ashe, Dallas, Ashe, Dwayne, Ashe, Uncle Wayne, Ashe, Diana, Ashe, Demetri, Ashe, Thaddeus, Ashe, uh, Ava, Ashe, Daddy, Ashe, Olivia, Ashe, all the ancestors known and unknown, Ashe, Beleth, Ashe, Balam, Ashe, Zagon, Ashe, Paimon, Ashe, Zerbanda Ashe, Loroda Ashe, Lopetro Ashe, Oshun Ashe, Israel Ashe, Israel Ashe, Shango Ashe, Chango Ashe, Oya Ashe, Abatala Ashe, Ogun Ashe, Labaliani Ashe, Hercules Ashe, Ali Ashe, Michael Jackson Ashe, Whitney Houston Ashe. All the answers is known and unknown. Ashe. Ooh, gonna be a musical lick on here tonight. Ooh, baby, baby kind of thing. Um, so if you read the caption, we were talking about work with a little till you get a lot, man. And that's serious beans. Work with just a little till you can get a lot. And that's how that works, man. Uh, and getting an understanding about spirituality, spiritual things, when you start coming into it, you realize that man, this is new, and so by being new, you have to kind of place yourself and and work with it as it comes to you. Um, so you might start off with just a little something, something, and as you build on that, I like the word talks about how small beginnings are recognized. So let your small beginnings be recognized. I'm having heck of latency with this here now. I'm gonna have to tweak this bad boy a little bit to run these two channels at once, but we gonna do this. We are. But so I mean, it just behooves us to have that mentality. How do you eat an elephant? one bite at a time. So that's how you start off with it, and then as you get going with anything, you're gonna get going with it. You're gonna get better, and before you know it, you'll be doing that grade A top shelf stuff. You'll be starting. You won't be on third and fourth string. You- You'll be starting in the thing. But you got to hone your skills. You got to sharpen it. You got to beef up your game and bring that A game. But the point being is when you get in there, work with what you got, and you're gonna be surprised because I'm telling you, the powers that we deal with, man, where we come from, the universal strength and energy, they they could take a little bit and work it a lot. I did one little show's not the word I want to use, but anyway, I did a presentation. I was talking about that we can learn to do more with a dime than anybody else can do with a dollar, because that's the frame we cut out of. You hear about it again in the words. Samson took the jawbone of an ass, was it, and whipped up on some folk. And that's who we are. Because I'm telling you, it don't take no whole bunch, man. It's not your what they used to say in the church. It's not your ability, it's your availability. I used like that one too, and that's what it's about, man. So get up in there and work with it. I used to watch cats, man. Studying the martial arts and whatnot. And I watch cats, man. They wouldn't have no serious, fat repertoire, but what they come at you with, this dude might not have nothing but a vicious front snap kick, right? And he would go in there and pull down whole tournament. He kick a cat's head off his shoulders, and that's what it's about. You see teams in different venues, different types of teams, and it's interesting because you say again, Lo saying a defensive win games, and I was like, well, okay, if you say so, because I just think, nah, give me an offense, give me a bomb quarterback, because he give me a bomb quarterback and whatnot, you ain't gonna get your defense on the field. We're gonna run this thing up here for a while. We're gonna control the field, the ball, the time, the clock, and everything else. So I'm instructing you with all sincerity to take what you got and work with that. Take what you got, start to work with that. Take what you got and learn that. Take what you got and enhance that. Take what you got and make that a real part of you. Take what you got, man, and then you'll see that. Shoot, what you got is something to be feared and reverenced. You take a lot of cats, man. You be reading, particularly the sports game, man. You be hearing about dudes, and they be saying, yeah, dude got a solid right hook, or he got a jab. Who was that had a jab? It was a couple of them, but out Detroit. What's old boy's name? Had the jab. Anyway, man, if you get something and get it polished up, man, that one something's gonna be awesome for real. you know. And then you fool around and add something to it. Before you know it, man, you got a recipe for victory. And so that's what it's about, man. More so than anything, I'm encouraging the cat. Don't be thinking, well, I need an A and I need a B and I need a C, and then I'll get started. And I'm like, nah, I'll take that A, work on the B, and get on out there. Get in the game, get in the game, and let what you got be anointed, let what you got be blessed, let what you got be so superior to that it'll carry you, far, it'll carry you far. It's particularly, man, when you start talking about this the supernatural, man, and that's what we dealing with, man, this supernatural thing, because it is it's a head and shoulders above everything else in the first place. If you get a cat that's got a bunch of mediocre components to his game, that's one thing. He got an all right jab, he got an all right hook, he got an all right this and the other, But you get a cat that's got one, two things that he just work out to perfection, he gonna get in there. He gonna make something happen. He gonna make something happen for sure. So yeah, that's the encouragement, the thing that I'm looking to share with the cat on today, man. Get in there. And then too, you can't win if you don't play. You can't win if you don't play. You never have just the perfect time, the perfect moment to get in and start to make it happen. Right now is the perfect time. Right now is the perfect moment. Right now is the time that it'll never get any better than now. It'll never get any better now because while you waiting and taking time to perfect another part of it or what have you, man, the game is still evolving too. So you fool around, you trying to, come in with this part of your skill set that is just, something that you think is all that, and by the time you bring it to the table, it's obsolete. You know, you over there trying to work and have the best dial phone. You know what I'm saying? You working on, man. I got this dial phone down now. By the time you come out the gate, folks will walk around with flip phones and cell phones and whatnot. I'm sure there's some better examples, but you understand what I'm saying. You over there working on a bicycle, and by the time you get your bicycle game up, they got motorcycles. Well, when did y'all put engines onto them things? While you was over there playing, man. Get busy, man. Get busy. Get on up in there, man. And take what you got and work with it, man. Cause I'm telling you, you can take a little. You can take what was it? You can take a little bit of nothing, boy, and multiply that up. Before you know it, you got something. You got something. Yep. Yeah. Say it. How do you eat an elephant again? I say one bite at a time. So there that is. Um, show y'all about these candles right quick, and share a few other things. And I'm gonna be trying to get it. Boy, it was this here. Keeping up on this here piece is something else, man. Cause it's the screens is tight, and I'm trying to see everything on them at once, and they just like ooh. And then by the time I look up to check the screen to make sure everything's moving, I look up and the screen done froze. I'm over here looking at my monitors, and my monitors is moving fine. I look at the screen that actually shows the signal that's going out, and oh boy, like that's what happened yesterday, man. I dropped the whole show, man. I went through all that, and then I went to edit, and I don't usually do too much editing on them, man. I just live, let it go. But I went to edit it and just post it up and whatnot. It had about 2 minutes of moving footage, and the rest of it was froze, man. I'm like, oh man, I'm doing all that yesterday for nothing. It didn't go nowhere. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Um, Let me show you what I got here again, as I always do. Trying to be a little consistent. Man, I had a study on today that was so powerful, and it was talking about the energies, and how there's energy, and it was talking about degrees and level of intelligence in everything, and that's pretty easy to embrace when you're talking about animals and whatnot, but it went on to talk about how uh, inanimate objects have they got deep, and I'm not even gonna mess with it here because I just was watching it and studying on it today. But it put me in the mindset, made me think about I think it was Doctor Strange. Oh boy had his cape, and the cape would help him, and kind of lead him in different directions, and of course it would protect him too. And again, I just get to thinking of how much energy is involved and dealt with in these candles, and it's to your advantage, man, to take every advantage that you can, and it's old school science, man. Nothing new. They had the candles and whatnot from a long time ago, and they would have the different uh, sigils and whatnot on them or pictures, and they would light them candles and invoke the energy from that deity or whatnot that they had on the candle. Of course, Eye of Horus, and we got several of them. Go onto the web page, chaos963.com, and you can see what we got over there. And you see something you like. And I gotta make sure that that's tightened up. Get it still. It's a one man show, but you get in there. You can email me and whatnot. The merchandise that I have on there is set up. It's pretty much automated, so it automatically starts the process to get that to you. And so anyway, you get in there and you go in the comments and let them know, well, yeah, I want the candle, blah blah blah, with the eye horse or with the chaos sigil or with the ankh or with um, the infinity sigil, whatever whatever you want, man. And we'll get that out to you. And I'm telling you, just sit up there and you light them joints and you meditate with it. The flame is definitely a meditative force. And just watch what happens. All the powers in the universe, man, are at your disposal. All of it is at your disposal. That's who we are, man. That's who we are. And so when we start to embrace that, understand that, and move in that, we're gonna see some things happen. We're gonna see some things happening. So again, I encourage folk to uh, to get into that. And yeah, they trying to freeze up. They ain't gonna freeze up. They gonna work and keep going on through. Get into it and tap into that power, tap into that energy, and watch what happens. And it's like I say, nothing new. They tell you ain't nothing new under the sun. It's just something that you ain't learned yet. That's all it is. And when you learn it and get a hold to it, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised when you come to the understanding of who you are and the power and the energy that is afforded you. Because you are special and serious energy and power that has been afforded unto you. So there it is. Take what you got, work with it. Take that little, turn it into a lot. I'm gonna do another one on yesterday because that didn't go out, and it was strong, strong words, encouraging, powerful messaging in there. So I'm gonna tap back onto that one and redo that so that folk can have that information and keep doing what I'm doing, man. Keep working on this, keep polishing up, and keep encouraging, everybody to find your peace, man. Like they say, get in where you fit in, and be pleasantly surprised, man. I'm telling you, man. I look at stuff on the net, right, and y- as soon as I turn on the old computer and I go to YouTube and I get ready to go to my channel and whatnot and see how kind of motions and moves I done had on my channel. And before I go over there, they give me all these different little pop-ups and they says, um, this gone viral, this got 150,000 hits in an hour and a half, and stuff like that. And so sometimes depending on what it looked like on front, probably I'll go in there and check them out. But I just like I'm always somewhat amazed, man. I'm like, that's viral. That's uh, merits, so much attention. I say, well, yeah, it does, and folk be looking at it. And so there it is. So I'm gonna let you go. Been a short one, but been sweet, and work that out and continue to work it out, and been happy about it. So, and party, I'm gonna just say as always, I'm plant you now, dig you a little later. Keep on doing what you do. My information scrolling across the bottom. Um, Avail yourself to that, man. Chaos 963. We got Facebook, Twitter, instant messaging, Cash App, PayPal. So, plenty of ways for you to make contact. Make contact. Give me an idea what you think about things. Uh, yeah, do that. So till next time, like I say, make it a great one. Peace out.